Gotta be ready on the timer. No. Do you have the courage? No. And timer starts upon character creation. I think, well, the other guy starts on hitting new game, but that's for new game. So when I started, shoot, no, it was after this. Create Gladiator. I'm just gonna, my gear will complement my shortcomings or whatever. So dump everything in strength. And 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, nope. God. 3, 2, 1, go. World map, go to show. Sorry, I don't want to talk to you. Just want to get to the fights. Sorry, Magirius. Well, this is going to be my gear for most of the run, just because switching takes a little bit of time, and this is decent gear. I wanted to use heavier swords, but I don't have heavier swords right now. The main strategy is skip infinite enemy fights, because then you're waiting out a timer and it takes too long. But besides that, just dump everything in strength and be very offensive. Don't really need to worry too much about dodging until probably Secondus Palace. Yeah, rampaging would be better, probably. But muscular. Of course, it didn't trigger there. Muscular, once you start getting chain kills with muscular, it boosts really quick. So I usually pick that so I don't have to worry about switching halfway through if I get to a point where I'm going to actually start focusing on not rampaging. Of course, I've only run this game a couple times, so nothing I do here is proven. It's just been done once and that's it. I really should not be focusing so intently on making this infinite enemy fight take longer, but getting paid more is also good, because then you progress towards your next rank a little bit more. Whoops. I don't honestly know. I think you can still skip fights this early. but I'm just gonna play through them anyway because they're only a minute long. The ones where they're like 90 seconds to 2 minutes, that's when it's really not good to take these infinite ones. But also I want to, not that it matters, because we're not gonna have to worry about AP too much, but I want to finish out a lot of this before I get forced down, well, I guess you don't get forced because you can still skip. But Elisavetta's, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Her quest line, she ends up taking up a whole day from you with no fights if you go too far down her storyline. Hers is kind of tough. I'm gonna stick with Brosius, I think his name is. Just because he doesn't get any of the unranked fights where you're like doing the street fight type thing and it doesn't count towards your progress, towards your ranking. Because that's just kind of a waste of time to be fighting without earning money in progress towards the ranking. I don't really know though. I didn't test what actually progresses his first few interactions. Because he doesn't have special matches for a little while. And if you just do like 1 or 2 fights, I don't think it progresses. So I think you might have to do all of his fights for the first couple of interactions, but I'm not sure. It's something I should have tested. And supposing, which it's probably never going to happen because, one, I'm extremely, what am I? Socially anxious and awkward. And then 2, the logistics of it may never happen anyway. Supposing I ever got this into some kind of marathon, I was saying before I started the run, when I was talking to myself, one thing I would probably do is, since there's not a whole lot of tech to show for the game, there's really just run through the game and that's it. There's no tech to explain. I would read up on the a lot of the history of some of the stuff in the game, like the war reenactments and stuff. And then just explain that as I run. Because I think that would be pretty cool, even though like there's very little chance that I would do a war reenactment for a run, because war reenactments are terrible for speed. It would still be cool to be like, oh, this, like the Spartacus thing is the slave revolt, and then there's Um, one of them is Julius Caesar. I can't remember which one. There's probably a couple that are Julius Caesar. Alright, I'm gonna dump a bunch in strength right now. And then... Oh yeah. Vercingetorix. That one's fun. I like the mask. Yeah, I can't remember. It's what is this? Infinite. It's only a minute. We'll do it. It was he was fighting the Gauls at that point, so it was yeah, I can't remember. It was they attacked a fort, and then Vercingetorix is famous for surrendering. He rode out on a horse and clad in all kinds of pretty sweet armor and surrendered to Julius Caesar, and then they imprisoned him for a little while. And then at one of the triumphs, they strangled him to death. So Roman history is kind of brutal. Alright, I'm going to let the timer run out because I already maxed the audience score. I think I could get paid more by getting more kills, but it's kind of a waste of time. Actually, what I could do is I could show, like, if you wait until... I think I did it right. No, I didn't. If you use your adrenaline boost right as it fades out so that your animation doesn't finish playing before it does fully fade out, then when you come back, it automatically does the animation again, which sucks. Loses you a little bit of time to attack, but it's not a huge deal because the timer still ticks while adrenaline is active, or while the animation is going. I need to dump some in endurance because I keep not paying attention. I'm running out. Team battle 90 seconds. I'm not going to do 90 seconds. Yeah. I mean, I probably shouldn't be too discerning since we have a time limit. But I think I'll be alright. I think when I did the new game run, I skipped a whole bunch and I was still way under the 40 days, even though it doesn't matter on normal. So I think I'll be alright if I skip a few early. Yeah, 60 seconds will do that one though. No, I'm on hard, aren't I? I think. Yeah, I said no to the Nightmarish Trials, so it's hard mode tonight. I'll do Nightmare another time. I took a break from this game for a little bit. Oh shit, I'm not doing too well. So I'm not super practiced right now, so I figured hard mode would be a good reintroduction. Plus I have the normal record, even though I'm the only one running it. There's the one other guy, but he's more interested in doing like 10-day survival type things, so. Oh boy. That 5 vitality is not doing so well for me. Yeah, I'm assuming that eventually we'll get a few more. I'm gonna heal, actually. I'm probably not gonna die because it's a one-on-one, but yeah, net play on emulator is not great. I haven't tried this game, but I've tried a few others. I used to play a bunch of PSP games on Ad Hoc Party on PS3, and missed those days. That had terrible net coding, but it was the only way to do it if you didn't have custom firmware. I used to play a lot of Monster Hunter on there. I'm gonna dump a little bit into vitality. Yeah, 4-person, yeah. Yeah, I did, I played some Monster Hunter Freedom Unite on emulator multiplayer too, but I haven't played that enough to actually say how well that works. I just know that if anyone has any speed hacks, then it gets really screwed up. Which is to be expected. I had teleporting monsters one time because someone had a 60 frames per second patch. $60, I'll do it. I'm hoping I can get yeah, true. What's worse is I play a lot of Peace Walker, and I have actually tried the 60 frames per second patch on that, which is slightly more warranted because it only runs at 20 frames per second on console. Let's see, I'm gonna try that thing here. Fade out. I don't think oh, I did. There, it automatically makes you do the animation again. Yeah, the yeah, the 60 frames per second patch on Peace Walker messes up a lot of the timings, so like grenades go off a lot quicker. They tried to accommodate a lot of things, but they missed a few when they made the patch. But then when they did the HD version, I'm just gonna let the time run out. The HD version, they the actual developers messed up some of the timings, so some things get screwy. Special match. Oh shoot, I didn't want to do the special match because she's going to take one of my days. You know what? We're going to skip it. Yeah. Now she's mad at me. That's okay. Yeah, Hori's is just way too good. Team battle, infinite time, 3-person. Not bad. My normal run, normal New Game Plus, I ran it on console, and load times are absolutely terrible. But also my video cables are completely terrible, so I have to color correct. And the color correction just looks terrible. 60 seconds, yes, I'll take it. I want to get some better builds. I've got, I suppose I could use, if I want heavier armor, because this stuff is all, stop hitting me. This stuff's all 3 weight. I have fur armor that I can use. Oh yeah, the full item box is so that I can skip grabbing equipment. It's very slightly faster. I'm just gonna have to let the timer run out because I'm almost dead. That's like the only tech I have is fill the item box so you can skip the picking your rewards. Alright. What's this last one? Yeah, I'm gonna do that one, but I'm gonna heal. 3 health. Oh no. Yes, I did not my helmet is 99, but that's it. I didn't plan this out very well. I need, well, I haven't saved set up to dupe some weapons, but I didn't end up doing that before I started. I really should have. I should have made much better swords than this. I can, if I feel like it, swap out for better armor, but that's not going to help me because I have some 99 armor too. That looks cooler, to be honest, because I'm so sick of gold. I've been playing a gold character forever. I have some blue armor that's 99. I may have made some 99 weight weapons, but I don't remember, to be honest. It's been so long, and when I scrolled through, I didn't see them. Yeah, that's what I figured. The helmet would be the best one, or the most important one for the 99. 60 seconds. We'll do the 60 seconds. The other guy that's running, he was doing those day survival challenges, and I had messaged him like, uh, you can skip days with doing Alyssa Vetta's special match, and then you can also just skip days randomly after you reach a certain rank. So he did like a day 10 to 20, and he just skipped most of the days, and he's like, yeah, that's good enough. I'm like, okay, if that's how you want to do it. I'm not gonna submit to those categories, but I guess I respect it. Another 60-second battle royale. What did I use for? Oh, yeah, the other thing I'd been using as a weapon. I had the Winnie the Pooh build where he had the pot helmet as a weapon. And that was a fun playthrough. I did hard mode. I should have done nightmare because hard was a little bit too easy with that. But I don't play the big shield style much, and that's what I was using because there's the honeybee shield. And also because the bear helmet needs one of the shield style skills to be when you use the nickname for the bear helmet. Alright, I'm gonna let the timer run out because I've already got stuff of legends. Oh, I just used it because it looked funny with the rest of the Pooh build, but yeah, it's a pretty good shield. It's pretty much like the same hitbox as the, is it Carthage, I think? Carthaginian shield. I need to make a Roman build with the Scutum and everything, but haven't done that yet. Alright, I need to get to the next rank. That's when things start mattering a little more. Is back attack considered like a bonus, or does it actually take away? I think it's a bonus, but I'm not sure. Alright. Good. So the only one we really need to worry about is getting the, that was an ally. And then on that topic, I might do a full retro achievements playthrough. some point, which means I'll have to reset the progress I do have, but that might be fun. I want to see if I can get, at some point, a, oh shoot. I want to get a clip of someone stumbling across the entire arena on gear, because it's funny. Which means I'll have to figure out how to drop gear just right so someone can make me stumble across it all or something. But, I mean, eventually that'll happen if I play the game enough, because I'm just terrible. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I'm not good at this game. And despite speedrunning, I really should never claim to be good at this game. Why did you do that? I didn't push that button. Stab him. There we go. Alright. I think this is this day might get me ranked up to, what is it, secondus? If not, the next day will. And that's when, oh, so close. Three-person, we'll do that one. Is it secondus, or am I at the, whatever the one before? Well, that was quick. I'll probably skip the survival one because I'm assuming that's going to be a long time limit. Plus we're almost ranked up anyway. Can't parry that. Why am I trying? Don't put your helmet back on. Oh, 6-person. So this one won't be too bad. There. That was good. Too much slow motion. Oh well. There we go. Rank up. I'm gonna dump everything in. Actually, I will put a little more in vitality because I'm getting about to that point. And then from here, we're just gonna beeline right to Brosius's stuff, and then in between we'll do. I mean, Alyssa Veta already hates us, so she won't talk to us if I visit her. Don't you take your helmet back. Ooh, got his shield too. Now we're really good. Day 14. Alright, is he... Okay, he's here. I'm assuming that I'm gonna just have to do all of his fights to get him to actually talk to me, but even if not, these ones aren't too bad. This is gonna be the longest one, probably. I really gotta figure that out before next run, like what triggers his dialogue. Alright, and then I'll just get one more kill to make sure I'm at Stuff of Legends. And then we'll let the timer run out, and the rest of the day should be pretty quick. Not bad. 30 seconds. Some point I want to fight the Jupiter save. I think, was it you that posted it, or was that Saturn Tales? I don't remember. But if I end up doing that, it's gonna be... Saturn posted it. It's gonna be a while, because I'm gonna have to practice up quite a bit. I also might do some meme runs with the mods. Alright, so now we're getting his special stuff, so we've got to make sure we do those. We can't skip too many fights just because of the time limit, the 40 days. But, jeez, this guy's beating the crap out of me. And then one hit takes him out. Jeez. He put all his points in endurance, I think. Yeah, I shouldn't be one-shotting people this far into the game. Especially not like those 2-on-2 fights. Like regular guys, maybe. The 2-on-2 guys are supposed to be tougher. Oh, that was quite the string of stuff, and a lot of it was that was an ally. Yeah, what did that end up being? Oh, jeez. Alright. Is that with just like a normal attack? Oh, I was gonna complain that he stole my kill, but that's actually kind of helpful in a speedrun. I'd want to figure out, well, I guess I could do the math, but I want to figure out what a max AP character would be. Someday I want to try to get a save with max AP. If I do, I would like to save some AP and just have a save like right on the last day so you could build the character how you wanted, and then just export them and then import them to fight or whatever. Not that it matters, because the despair characters end up having stats so high that you'd never reach those even on despair. Like Dano's having frickin' 700 something. Jeez, 2 billion. I'm gonna dump a little more and everything. Do we have... Oh, we don't. What's she got? We'll probably not gonna do the war, but we'll do the other ones. So yeah, like the max AP, if you're playing Despair and you get Stuff of Legends for every single match, and don't get matches where you have to skip days because of Alyssa Veta or whatever. Because you'd have to reach a point where you can choose which you'd have to get to Secondus Palace before you got to, is it her second or first special match where the day after she screws you up? And that'd be hard to do on Despair even, I think. Not doing the war. Wars take too long. We're almost halfway to Primus. Ah, nice. 17-second level. I'm gonna have to start dumping a little more in Vitality because I know I'm gonna have a hard time right at the end. Yeah, just don't get hit. Get good, as they say. Oh, you stole my kill. I'm gonna be upset about that one. Trying to, there we go. Oh, we get an execution at the end of this one. Might let it play out just for fun. It's a waste of time, but oh well. I don't think I've seen an axe one. Jeez. think I have seen that one, but with mace instead. I will not accept your money. Uh, 60 seconds. I think I'm getting to the point where, well, I guess I'll take it anyway. 60 seconds isn't completely terrible. It's kind of a waste of time, but I probably should have been skipping them from the start. Considering we're doing 17-second levels. The only good thing about these infinite enemy ones is you can rack up enough of a bonus that you can get like double the more than double the normal match amount as a bonus. But I'm probably not going to do that here, because you got to get like 20 kills for that. Spear gets its own, I know that, because the spear one is great. And then dual swords have their own. Yeah, you know all that. The pugilist one has its own. Maybe that is the same as the single sword one. Well, I think what it is technically your approval is still going up as you get more kills. Like, it's maxed out on the screen, but you still have like some kind of number behind the scenes. So I think that's what's affecting it, because you can get a match bonus that's more than the actual normal amount you get for the match. So like extra income, that one, you can get it significantly higher. It's easiest on normal if you do like the 150-second ones and you just start destroying people. I've gotten to the point where I had like, I think 24 or 26 might have been my highest kill count so far. Although maybe I've had a lucky 30 at some point. And you can get it, yeah, like I think my best bonus was around 1.5 times the regular match amount. He didn't talk to me today. Oh, there he is. Got a special match and everything. I'm gonna skip the 60-second one now. Geesh, I'm not doing as well as I was hoping. The normal run was Like an hour 20 or something? I'd have to look. Thought it was going to be faster than normal just because I'm both on emulator and gain stats quicker. Survival, 7-person. Oh, this is the special match anyway. I gotta do it. Oh no. Why? Why did you drop your weapon? I did not push the D-pad at all. Shit. That happened to me a bunch when I was doing the Despair Danos that I posted on my channel. I kept dropping the weapon when I was doing really good. It's something with this controller. Yeah, the D-pad. Like, I'll push... sometimes it's the shoulder buttons or, like, the analog in a very specific way, and then it decides that I pushed the D-pad instead. Ugh. Return to stable. I'm gonna throw a little bit more in vitality right now. I was gonna say max out my strength, but I'm not on normal. Survival, I don't know if I want that. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to take her day because the other people have special matches, and I know... Oh, infinite time, 3-person, so it's not bad. The, like the Pompeius guy, he'll lock you into like this whole string of special matches if you get too far in his storyline. So I don't want to do his. One of them's also a street fight, so you don't even get any money towards your next rank. And then I know, what's her name? The other lady there has a street fight pretty early on in her quest line too, but I don't know how far along it is. I think she's a little more safe than the other guy. want to do that one. That one takes a little bit too long. I'm gonna wait. There he is. Getting a little bit too far in the rankings where the fights are going to get kind of tough for the one-on-ones, but I think I'll be alright just because it's only hard mode. Plus they start paying a lot more, so it's worth it to do them. I think towards the end of my normal run I was just doing the one-on-one stuff. I don't remember. It's been a little while. Shoot. Oh, I thought he was going to get his helmet back. We're both spamming the slide attack. There we go. Oh, all the one-on-ones are Danos. Oh no. That'd be fun. Uh, 9-person. I think I gotta do these ones anyway. Just to trigger conversations. Man, when I was doing my Despair playthrough, I got Danos once, and I was so pumped. But I had one more fight after him, and I'm like, I don't want to lose out on that AP. So I did it, and I lost. And I was so sad. Not ideal. 90 seconds plus all the, well, around 90 seconds plus all the transitions between waves. Oh, but I triggered this, so that's good. I'm closing in on Primus. I want to hit 3 stars for him before I hit Primus. So I'm going to start skipping a few fights. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can hit 3 stars before Primus, but I want to get his quest line as far as I can before Primus, so that way I don't have a lot of Primus fights to do. Alright, I gotta focus for a sec. All the Egyptian people are really tough. Let's see. Oh, is this his... This is a special, isn't it? I gotta do this one. There's one that you can go through. It says you gotta kill 12 people, but you can get by with, like, I think, like 6 kills if you do the right people. Because it will progress you to the next stage if you just kill the commanders in the waves. But if you kill everyone else, you end up with like 14 out of 12 or something. I don't remember which one that is. It's one of the ones... Actually, I think it's the one in this same fort type thing, except the other way around where you're storming it. This one's funny. Like, you are Spartacus, I'm assuming, in this event. Because Spartacus was a gladiator slave who revolted. So the crowd is cheering you killing Romans, which is funny to me. I'm gonna save my adrenaline for the last wave. Double kill. Well, there, that was easy. Kill more Romans. Yeah. Like, remember that time that guy killed a bunch of us? Alright, I'm gonna bump up my vitality to 100 and then dump everything else in endurance for now. And I think at this point I can't progress until I get to Primus. 2-person infinite. Well, of course it's a 2-on-2. Why am I looking at... Alright. Jeez, my partner's going to town. Yeah, it's probably the better of the mock battles to actually do. The German one isn't that bad, but I'd still rather not do any at all. The, is it Sicilian one, where you only have to kill 4 people? Isn't too bad either, except having to run between all the doors. That kind of sucks. But my favorite is the one with the elephants. Yeah. I think is it the whatever it is. The J one, is that the one with the elephants, or is it Zama? And then is one of them the one with the chariot going around? Jeez, this guy's actually no joke for a non-top one. Oh, Zama is the chariot, yeah. I like that one because you can just bait the guys in front of it if you don't care about audience score. And then the elephant one I just like because of the elephant. It's funny to drop kick an elephant. Jeez, this guy's armor. I'm not really hitting the helmet, so that's kind of my fault. There we go. There we go. When stuff like this happens, it makes me want to play a shield class, and then every time I play the shield class, I want to go back to dual swords, so... Bulls and tigers, yeah. I am going to heal, and then I'll do that one. I guess I probably have enough health. But since I had such a hard time, I'll play it safe. Well, wave 1 wasn't bad. One guy with a helmet. This won't be too bad unless they start passing it around like that. Two helmets, and then the other guy's gonna grab the mask. I suppose I could do this. I should have done that before it started. Jeesh, knocked his helmet off in one hit and killed him in the second. Alright, closing in on Primus. Yeah. Spanning the Twin Fangs is really fun, so... Ooh, gamble match. I thought he was done. I'll do the whole day. None of these look too bad, except the one-on-one is actually someone who's kind of tough. I can probably start skipping them because I'm so close to Primus. Once I hit Primus, all I really have to do is just the special matches. Supposing I finish his quest line out before then, I immediately should get Bernardo's. I'll try Spiculous. He's usually not too bad. I had a hard time about an hour ago when I was doing it on normal. I kind of had a rough time with him. Not too bad. Oh, it was a lot easier than I was expecting. Gamble match. This guy's not too bad. Sometimes he gives me a little bit of trouble. There. No trouble at all. And I'm pretty sure that's the end of his route. So as soon as I hit Primus, I should get Bernardos. And that is his that whole ending quest line's not too bad. I can get it in one more day, I think. Alright. What's he got for matches? Team. I'm just gonna stick with him. I'll skip the team battle if it's a bad one. But then I'll probably have to do one more fight tomorrow. I should dump whatever I get for points into endurance, but I think I'm just gonna be safe and dump everything after the last fight that you get AP. Dump it all in Vitality just to be safe. Media, I have trouble with her. So this might be a skip too. If I fail once, then it's definitely a skip. Ah, there we go. How much is this? Infinite time, 9-person. I can do that. It's a team battle too, so I get help. Might be overkill. I should have been counting the holdings to see if I even needed to do this fight. But I think I was probably just under. Although it probably would have been faster to just go to the next day and do a really easy 2-on-2 or something. Return to stable, and that should put me over. Now we do one more fight with however you pronounce this guy's name. Gulielmus. Probably butchering all the pronunciations of the names, but that's okay. Gulielmus? Maybe. I don't know. My Kynagos is actually a Greek name, which has nothing to do with this because this is all probably more based on Latin, but I don't know any Greek either. I just know very few things. Oh, L is in Spanish, yeah. Stop hitting me. It's really cool that like all the Latin stuff, like today we still have so many languages just based on Latin because of how far the Roman Empire spread. It's really cool, but yeah. All right, dump everything in well, most of it in Vitality, I guess. World map. And we'll talk to this guy. I didn't know people made fun of it for that. Yeah, everything's just nerfed Latin at this point. French is nerfed Latin. Spanish is nerfed Latin. Frickin' just about everything in English is nerfed Latin. I meant to skip that interaction, but oh well. Yeah, English is just an amalgamation of everything, really. Almost everything. That's why it's the worst language to learn, because it's doesn't even follow its own rules. They just make them up as they go. Oh, how did I drop that? I panicked for a sec when the screen cut to black. I'm like, oh yeah, it's supposed to do that. Might switch to my 99 armors for the last day, just to be safe, but I don't know. Might not be worth it. If I struggle with the Bernardo's fight, I'll switch. Oh, that was easy. I still gotta play through Road to Freedom. I don't really know how that game ties into this one because I haven't played it. I just know that this is the prequel. I know in real life Commodus actually fought in the arena, although fought is kind of a subjective term. So I'd like to see how that plays out in Road to Freedom. All right. Here we go. Time is when I do the final decision at the end. Oh, you gotta let him win? That's no fun. Even in this game, when you're supposed to let this guy win the fight, you still have to actually win it when you fight. Alright, I need some stamina back. This is the fight when I actually do full playthroughs that gives me the most trouble. Although the trouble comes in the next fight because I usually lose so much health that the next fight's no fun. But I'm still at blue health, so we're good. And then you can just focus on the general and not kill the other two guys. Cassius. There. Almost time. Oh shit. Time. It was a little late on the timer. 1:32:36. Let me take a look. Gladiator Begins. Let's see. Any percent new game plus. 119:31 was my normal record, so I didn't really do very well. But we'll just pretend it's all because everyone's a lot harder on hard mode. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of the timer. And go away, timer. And then I'm gonna do maybe a couple despair fights, and then I might switch up. There was something in Metal Gear that I wanted to do, but I'm gonna do a couple despair fights just for fun. I was gonna say technically that's a no death run too, but it kinda wasn't because I think I retried one of the fights just so I could skip it. I think I did that earlier on.